During a hunt, and the two decided to spend the night at a mountain hut. As they slept, a woman entered the hut with the snowstorm and blue-white breath of Mosaku's body froze rapidly. The woman who went to Yuki and told him that since he was still young, she would spare his life, but that he must not tell anyone about what happened that day. About what happened that day. One snowy night, when Yuki was left alone, a woman came to him asking for a place to stay for the night, for one night. The woman was called Yuki, and Yuki fell in love with her so much that he married her and they began living together. Living together. One night during a snowstorm, Yuki got drunk and told her Yuki about the night. Mosaku disappeared, but Yuki said the woman from that time looked just like you. And Yuki confessed that she was the snow woman and disappeared, saying that she could no longer stay here after she had spoken to him. Kettle, and when he put it on the fire to boil water, the kettle screamed, "It's hot!" The priest screamed out and gave it to an antique dealer for free. For free! The antique dealer took it home and discovered that the tea kettle was a transformed raccoon dog. The raccoon dog was unable to return to its own original form, so the antique dealer did his tent called the Bunbuku Tea Kettle and made a lot of money from the show. Eventually the raccoon dog fell ill and died in the form of a tea kettle. The antique dealer took the tea kettle to the temple and had it shine. It is said that the tea kettle is still passed down at Momotaro Temple today. Valuables by causing trouble. Momotaro heard the story and decided to defeat the demon. Momotaro was saved Kimi Tango from the old couple and prepared to set off on his journey. On his journey, Momotaro met a dog, a monkey and a pheasant. Shen is keeping Tango with them. The dog has a sense of smell, the monkey has dexterity, and the pheasant has the power to fly. And they join Momotaro in defeating the demons as his companions. Momotaro and his companion attack to the island of demons. became a strong and brave young man. One day, a demon appeared in the village and attacked the villagers, stealing their money and valuables and causing trouble. Momotaro heard the story and decided to defeat the demon. Momotaro received Kimi Tango from the old couple and prepared to set off on his journey. On his journey, Momotaro met a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant, and shared his Kimi Tango with them. The dog has a sense of smell, the monkey has dexterity, and the pheasant has the power to fly. And they joined Momotaro in defeating the demons as his companions. Momotaro and his companions head to the island of demons. When they arrive on the island they find a castle where the demons live. Momotaro and his companions devise a strategy to bravely challenge the demons. Momotaro and his companions devise a strategy and bravely challenge the demons. A fierce battle unfolds and Momotaro and his companions defeat the demons one by one. In the end, they defeat the leader of the demons and obtain the demons' treasure. Victorious, Momotaro returns to the village with the demons' treasure. The villagers welcome Momotaro with great enthusiasm and are grateful. Momotaro shares the treasure with the villagers and the village becomes rich.
Oh boy, I'm a village young on the way with a man.
There was a man who stopped one day, and the villagers hated him with any life, so they called him Sannen. Of course, he would wake up once in a 10 days and 50 years and he looked out the mountain. But apart from that, he had been sleeping for 3 years.
1 year, the village suffered a drought and the rice fields ran out of water. The villagers bring the blasphemer in the village and tried to kill Netaro. That night, Netaro woke up in the middle of the night, grabbed a big rock on the mountain and dropped it down the cliff. The rock caused a big landslide, changing the course of the river full blue. Alone, Netaro woke up in the middle of the night, grabbed a big rock on the mountain and dropped it down the cliff. The rock caused a big landslide, changing the course of the river flowing below, allowing the water to reach the village and the rice fields. Netaro wasn't just sleeping. He was constantly thinking about how to save the village. Netaro wasn't just sleeping. He was constantly thinking about how to save the village. The village started to drown and the rice fields ran out of water. The villagers blamed the blasphemer in the village and tried to kill Netaro.
That night, Netaro woke up in the middle of the night, grabbed a big rock on the mountain and dropped it down the cliff. The rock caused a big landslide, changing the course of the river flowing below.
That night, Netaro woke up in the middle of the night, grabbed a big rock on the mountain and dropped it down the cliff. The rock caused a big landslide, changing the course of the river flowing below, allowing the water to reach the village and the rice fields. Netaro wasn't just sleeping. He was constantly thinking about how to save the village. How to save the village. Netaro wasn't just sleeping. He was constantly thinking about how to save the village. Netaro wasn't just sleeping. He was constantly thinking about how to save the village. Story about the kid that we killed. A couple living in the snowy mountains and not even a single grain of rice left by the time New Year came around. So they decided to go to town to sell the heroin and the mess that the wife had made. When the man passed through, he so fast, he noticed snow piled up on the head of the two statues. So he brushed it off on the evening of New Year's Eve. The man arrived in town and tried to sell the hair ornaments, but he couldn't sell any. Then an old man selling hats came along. The old man couldn't sell any hats either. The chisel statue, so he brushed it off on the evening of New Year's Eve. The man arrived in town and tried to sell the hair ornaments, but he couldn't sell any. Then an old man selling hats came along. The old man couldn't sell any hats either, so the two decided to exchange their items and headed home. On the way, the man passed through Jizo Pass again, and the Jizo statue stood there looking cold. The kind man put the hat on the Jizo statue's head. When he returned home and told his wife about it, she said that it was a good thing and she was happy. When the man passed through Jizo Pass, he noticed snow piled up on the head of the two statues, so he brushed it off on the evening of New Year's Eve. The man arrived in town and tried to sell the hair ornaments, but he couldn't sell any. Then an old man selling hats came along. The old man couldn't sell any hats, either statue, so he ran locked and cold. The kind man put the hat on the Jizo statue's head. When he returned home, told his wife about it, she said that it was a good thing, she was happy. That night while the couple was sleeping, they heard a noise outside. When they went outside, they found rice, vegetables, fruits, tomatoes, and other items lying around. The foot of Jizo statue at the mountain pass, leaving in the distance. They so they were able to celebrate the New Year safely.
When mommy grandmother was looking for food, a silent monkey came along with a person line. As the crowd looked when he lay out the monkey, the monkey depressing and right in front of her. And through the state of the crowd, the crowd had no choice but to look for another food. After the rice ball laying on the ground, the monkey also found it, but on the ground. The family said that it was it. The monkey also turned it for a person to say. The crowd refused, but the monkey the rice ball without permission, and left the person to say behind. The person stayed behind. The crowd was frustrated, but had no choice, so he decided to plant and grow a persimmon seed. He said, please grow persimmon seeds quickly. If you don't, I'll cut them off with my scissors. And a sprout coming from the ground, he sang some more, and the persimmon sprout grew into a tree. And when he sang some more, it bore fruit. The crowd to meet the persimmon, but it was out of reach. Then the big monkey came along again. The monkey said, I'll pick the persimmons for you, and climb the tree without permission, eating the persimmons one by one and throwing on ripe green persimmons at the crowd. The crab so cracked, and 3 baby crabs were born, but the mother crab died from the injuries. When the 3 baby crabs grew up, they decided to take revenge of the mother. They all of chestnuts, peas, cow dung, and a bottom. They succeeded in punishing the monkey. Punishing the monkey. The crab break the line. The crab to meet the person, but it was out of reach. Then the big monkey came along again. The monkey said, I'll pick the persimmons for you, and climb the tree without permission, eating the persimmons one by one and throwing unripe green persimmons at the crowd. The crab persimmons at the crowd. The crab break the ride. The crab persimmons say behind. The crab persimmons say behind. The crab. There was a carefree old man with a big bump on his face, and a narrow-minded old man. When the carefree old man went to the forest to cut wood, it suddenly started raining, so he decided to take shelter in a hollow tree. He fell asleep before he knew it, and when he woke up, the ogres were dancing happily. The old man ended up joining the ogre circle. The ogre liked the old man's dancing and said he would keep it from his face. The next day he told the other old man about it, and that same night he also jumped into the ogre's dancing circle. However, unlike the cheerful old man, he hated dancing and danced reluctantly, so the ogres were quickly put off. The old man pleaded for the bump to be removed, but instead the ogres put the bump. He had been keeping the same people on his face, and he had to live his life with ogres on both cheeks. Supposed to sow. The old man got angry and tied up the raccoon dog, hung it from the ceiling, and went out to work in the field. The raccoon dog pretended to be sorry and asked the old woman to untie him, and then offered to help her with the pestle, and pounded her to death with the pestle. He cried in front of the grave for days and days. Brother living in the mountain could not bear to see this, and promised to avenge him. The old man was so sad that he cried in front of the grave for days and days. A rabbit living in the mountain, not there to see this, and promised to avenge him. The old man asked the raccoon dog to help him gather firewood. He sent the firewood. The raccoon dog was carrying on his back on fire, causing 7 burns to the raccoon dog. Afterwards, he rubbed the paste made from miso paste and chili peppers on the raccoon dog's gun to finish him off. To finish off the raccoon, he told him he would feed him fish, and had him build a boat out of mud and was to drown the raccoon.
to open it until she gets home. But the old woman can't wait until she gets there and opens it. And from inside emerges a monster surprise. The old woman hurriedly runs home down the mountain path. Down the mountain path. Snowstorm came during a hunt, and the two decided to spend the night in a mountain hut. As they slept, the woman entered the hut with the snowstorm and blue-white breath. Mosaku, 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 Mosaku's body froze rapidly. The woman then went to Minokachi and told him that since he was still young, she would spare his life, but that he must not tell anyone about what happened that day. One snowy night, when Minokachi was left alone, a woman came to him asking for a place to stay for the night. The woman was called Oiki, and Minokichi fell in love with her so much that he married her and they began living together. One night during a snowstorm, Minokichi got drunk and told Yuki about the night Mosaku disappeared. Minokichi said, the woman from that time looked just like you. And now Yuki confessed that she was the snow woman and disappeared, saying that she could no longer stay here after she had spoken to him. One night during the snowstorm, Minokichi got drunk and told Yuki about the night Mosaku disappeared. When Minokichi said the woman from that time looked just like you, and Yuki confessed that she was the snow woman and disappeared, saying that she could no longer stay here after she had spoken to him. And when Minokichi was left alone, a woman came to him asking for a place to stay for the night. The woman was called Oiki, and Minokichi fell in love with her so much that he married her and they began living together. When Minokichi was left alone, a woman came to him asking for a place to stay for the night. The woman was called Yuki, and Minokichi fell in love with her so much that he married her and they began living together. One night during a snowstorm, Minokichi got drunk and told Yuki about the night Mosaku disappeared. Minokichi said the woman from that time looked just like you, and Yuki confessed that she was the snow woman and disappeared, saying that she could no longer stay here after she had spoken to him. One night during a snowstorm, Minokichi got drunk and told Oyuki about the night Mosaku disappeared. Minokichi said, the woman from that time looked just like you, and Oyuki confessed that she was the snow woman and disappeared, saying that she could no longer stay here after she had spoken to him. Tea kettle and we put it on the fire to boil water. The kettle screamed, it's hot. The priest people today. Upon a time, there lived an old couple in a village who had no children. They had always wanted a child, but they had difficulty conceiving one. One day, while the old couple was washing clothes in the river, a large beach floated down the river. The old couple took the beach home and were about to eat it. When they cut the beach open, a lively boy appeared from inside. Although surprised, the couple thought that the child was a gift from God, so they named him Momotaro and raised him with care. Momotaro grew up quickly and became a strong and brave young man. One day a demon appeared in the village and attacked the villagers, stealing their money and valuables and causing trouble. Momotaro heard the story and decided to defeat the demon. Momotaro received Kiki Dango from the old couple and prepared to set off on his journey. On his journey, Momotaro met a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant. He shared his Kiki Dango with them. The dog has a sense of smell, the monkey has dexterity, and the pheasant has the power to fly. And they joined Momotaro in defeating the demons as his companions. Momotaro and his companions head to the island of demons. When they arrive on the island, they find a castle where the demons live. Momotaro and his companions devise a strategy and bravely challenge the demons. A fierce battle unfolds, and Momotaro and his companions defeat the demons one by one. In the end, they defeat the leader of the demons and obtain the demons' treasure. Victorious, Momotaro returns to the village with the demons' treasure. The villagers welcome Momotaro with great enthusiasm and are grateful. Momotaro shares the treasure with the villagers and the village becomes rich. Momotaro grew up quickly and became a strong and brave young man. One day, a demon appeared in the village and attacked the villagers, stealing their money. Returns to the village with the demon's treasure. The villagers welcome Momotaro with great enthusiasm and are grateful. Momotaro shares the treasure with the villagers, and the village becomes rich.
There was a man who slept all day, and the villagers hated him for being lazy. So they called him Netaro. Of course he would wake up once every 10 days to urinate on the mountain. But apart from that, he had been sleeping for 3 years. One year, the village suffered a drought and the rice fields ran out of water. The villagers blamed the blasphemer in the village and tried to kill Netaro. That night, Netaro woke up in the middle of the night, grabbed a big rock on the mountain and dropped it down the cliff. The rock caused a big landslide, changing the course of the river flowing below, allowing the water to reach the village and the rice fields. Netaro wasn't just sleeping, he was constantly thinking about how to save the village.
village suffered a drought and the rice fields ran out of water. One year the village suffered a drought and the rice fields ran out of water. That night, Netaro woke up in the middle of the night, grabbed a big rock on the mountain and dropped it down the cliff. The rock caused a big landslide, changing the course of the river flowing below, allowing the water to reach the village and the rice fields. Netaro wasn't just sleeping, he was constantly thinking about how to save the village.
A story about the end of the year. A couple living in the snowy mountains, not even a single grain of rice left by the time New Year came around. So they decided to go to town and sell a hand ornaments with the wife and they. When the man passed through, Jizo passed, he noticed snow piled up on the head of the Jizo statue. So he brushed it off. On the evening of New Year's Eve, a man arrived in town and tried to sell the hand ornaments, but he couldn't sell any. Then an old man selling hats came along. The old man couldn't sell any hats either, so the two decided to exchange their items and headed home. On the way, the man passed through, Jizo passed again, and the Jizo statue stood there looking cold. The kind man put the hat on the Jizo statue's head. When he returned and told his wife about it, she said that it was a good thing and she was happy. That night while the couple was sleeping, they heard a noise outside. When they went outside, they found rice, vegetables, fruits, kimonos, and other items lying around. They saw the Jizo statue at the mountain pass, swinging in the distance. At the wave of the night, when the man passed through Jizo Pass, he noticed the bottle on the head of the Jizo statue. So he brushed it off on the evening of New Year's Eve. The man arrived in town, the man arrived in town. But an old man couldn't see the man and the Jizo statue. When the hungry crab was looking for food, a violent monkey came along with the persimmon. As the crab looked longingly at the monkey ate the persimmon right in front of her and threw the seed at the crab. The crab had no choice but to look for another food and found a rice ball lying on the ground. The monkey also found it, but when the crab begged her and said that it was his, the monkey offered to trade it for a persimmon seed. The crab refused, but the monkey ate the rice ball without permission and left the persimmon seed behind. The crab was frustrated but had no choice, so he decided to grab and grow a persimmon seed. He said, please grow persimmon seeds quickly, if you don't, I'll cut them off with my scissors. Sprouts sprung from the ground, he sang some more, and the persimmon sprout grew into a tree. And when he sang some more, it bore fruit. The crab tried to eat the persimmon, but it was out of reach. Then the mean monkey came along again. The monkey said, I'll pick the persimmons for you, and climbed the tree without permission, eating the persimmons one by one, and throwing unripe green persimmons at the crab. The crab shell cracked and 3 baby crabs were born, but the mother crab died from the injuries. When the 3 baby crabs grew up, they decided to take revenge on their mother. And with the help of chestnuts, peas, cow dung, and a mortar, they succeeded in punishing the monkey. The crab refused a persimmon seed quickly. The crab drowned. The monkey. The crab drowned. But from the ground. The crab was frustrated but had no choice, so he decided to plant and grow a persimmon seed. Sang, place the persimmon seeds quickly, if you don't, I'll cut them off with my scissors. And the sprouts sprung from the ground. He sang some more, and the persimmon sprout grew into a tree. And when he sang some more, it bore fruit. The crab tried to eat
monkey came along again. The monkey said, I'll pick the persimmons for you, and climbed the tree without permission, eating the persimmons one by one, and throwing unripe green persimmons at the crab. The crab shell cracked and 3 baby crabs were born. But the mother crab died from the injuries. When the 3 baby crabs grew up, they decided to take revenge on their mother. And with the help of chestnuts, bees, cow dung, and a mortar, they succeeded in punishing the monkey. There was a carefree old man with a big bump on his face and a narrow-minded old man. When a carefree old man went to the forest to cut wood, it suddenly started raining. So he decided to take shelter in a hollow tree. He fell asleep before he knew it, and when he woke up, the ogres were dancing happily. Joining the ogre circle. The ogre liked the old man's dancing and said he would keep it for himself, that he would come again tomorrow and remove the bump from his face. The next day, he told the other old man about it, and that same night he also jumped into the ogre's dancing circle. However, unlike the cheerful old man, he hated dancing and danced reluctantly, so the ogres were completely put off. The old man pleaded for the bump to be removed, but instead the ogres put the bump he had been keeping the day before on his face, and he had to live his life with ogres on both cheeks. An old man was plowing his field to sow beans when a raccoon dog came along and ate all the beans he was supposed to sow. The old man got angry and tied up the raccoon dog, hung it from the ceiling, and went out to work in the field. Dog pretended to be sorry and asked the old woman to untie him, and then offered to help her with the pestle and pounded her to death.